All right. Well, so this damn it, this woman calls up Jay.
She calls up Jay?
No. This woman calls up her gynecologist, right? And says, "Hey, man, I think you made a mistake." Gynecologist says, "Man, I ain't never made a mistake in 20 years of practice." She said, "Well, you made a mistake this time." Says, "So, okay, what did I do?" Said, "You prescribed me some hormones, right?" And said, "Yeah, okay." Said, "You prescribed me the wrong hormones." Said, "What you talking about?" And she said, "Well, I got hair running like all the way down my chest, like running down." The doctor's like, "Well, how far does the hair run down?" The woman says, "All the way down to my dick, motherfucker." Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We sure are gladder than shit to be back.
Hell yeah.
Joined by the curbist, old Jay, this evening. Steve's got him a gig and some other stuff going on this weekend.
Steve said he is leaving his house at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
For an adventure to the mountains.
Oh, no, he's got to work tomorrow.
Okay, he's working in the mountains.
Yeah, that's what probably that Apple Festival. Brushy Mountain Apple Festival?
I believe that's what
That's some work. He likes doing that, though. He does from time to time. We got a little baseball come on this evening.
Yeah, watch the old Cubbies.
Old Cubbies got the numero uno win. Yeah, I told you early this week I ran into some folks that had won the lottery. This is a true story. I swear to Christ.
True story.
I shot a little story. Some folks won the $10 million lottery here in North Carolina. They took the lump sum, so we're talking $4 million. And in the press conference, they were like, "What's the first thing you're gonna buy?" And the dude's like, "I'm buying tickets for Friday night to see the Chicago Cubs beat the Washington Nationals, and I hope to buy tickets to follow the Cubs all the way to the World Series." And I was like, "Yo!" And I went up and talked to the guy. And,
you shook your camera when he said
that. Yeah, we talked about it afterwards, and I became friends with a millionaire. This guy over here. Millionaire friend.
Hoping for a little palm greasing.
You guys ever seen a millionaire friend? A millionaire's friend? This guy over here. That guy.
Steve doesn't count.
No.
Because he's more than a friend.
He's more than a friend.
People don't know about his millions that he's hiding.
Well, we don't want to get into a whole lot.
If he would have got that Zeppelin gig, he would have had a lot more millions of.
That's true. Lots happened in the past couple of weeks. We've been gone. I mean, holy shit. I went and played a rock and roll show.
Yeah.
That weekend. I didn't do a show that weekend.
Do you have any footage of that?
No, I didn't bring nothing in. I mean, I don't want to.
You did your whole,
Yeah. So we played a big old reunion show. The Five L's did, and the thing that I was the most excited about is I got to do a little harp solo in there.
Yeah.
And then they did a little harp jam, and I've never played harp on stage with a microphone before, and I really like it. I really like it.
It was good.
It feels good. That feels nice.
You didn't fuck up either.
No, I don't do all that. Hell, it's just rock and roll.
Well, we
Jay.
need to go. Me and Steve need to go play we need to go seriously play an open mic night. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
But hell, I love showing my ass.
I mean, we'll never do that, but
sure we will.
Talk about.
I want to record. I want to record some doom metal.
Absolutely. Who doesn't want to record some doom metal this day and age?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna do it.
Okay. Speaking of metal, I got some metal to talk about later in the show.
Jay's got some metal. I got a little bit.
It's metal.
Hell right.
It's totally metal.
What else happened? Oh, the fucking this Las Vegas shit.
Yeah. That's
shooting.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Traumatic. Crazy stuff. Actually, true story. This week, interviewed a couple from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Couple was there.
Okay.
And they were telling us like firsthand, like, oh, we were listening to this song and da-da-da. And we heard these things, and then we took off running, and like I kept feeling like the gunman was right behind me, is what she said. And I'm like, God, I'm an asshole, but that is chilling. I mean, they kept feeling like the guy was like right behind them. And but then
Didn't she embellish that for the news?
No.
She wanted to make a...
She was distraught.
Okay.
There's no doubt about that. The guy had it a little more together. This girl was pretty damn distraught.
Was she crying?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to get over it? You're still alive?
No, it's a funny story because when I was done, I went down in the middle. Okay, also in this time we've been gone, I went down and covered a hurricane in the Outer Banks.
Which hurricane was that? We didn't get any rain here.
Maria.
Was it raining down there?
Little rain, not crazy, a lot of wind.
We didn't get a
Sand
cloud.
was blowing anywhere, and I've never been to the Outer Banks, so it was definitely an experience for me.
Yeah. Did you go see
Lots
the
of
Wright
hours.
brothers? Did you go see the Wright brothers?
No, 60 hours working, craziness, but still fun because I like to do stuff like that, sort of. But in the process of all this, spider crawls out on my camera, big old furry spider, and I'm like, oh shit, I think I get rid of him, blah blah blah. Monday, I'm out with a reporter here in town. Spider crawls out, da da da. And oh my God, it's the same spider, and I knock him off. Oh, there he is.
Wow.
No. That day, I'm interviewing the people from the Las Vegas shooting. Spider crawls out in the middle of them, like the gunman was blah blah blah. And I'm
Cut.
and the spider comes out, and I just kind of start walking backwards, like instead of like being behind the camera, looking at the. Now I'm to the directly behind it, and then I go to the other side of it, and the reporter looks at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I just kind of eventually I moved back over. I'm like, I'm distracting people, so I moved back over, and I kept my eye on this thing. We got done. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the last question. Blah blah blah. And I was like, good, because there is a big freaking spider on my camera. And she's like, is that what you're doing? And then the girl that I was interviewing from the Las Vegas shooting says, would you like me to get it? And I said, yes, please. And she comes over, and I knock it off, and then she squishes a spider. Anyway.
You don't like spiders?
No, I don't like spiders. And I said, you're my hero. And she's really more than that, because when it really gets down to the United States of America, Jay. Now, there's a joke in here about people listening to shitty country music, and that's what happens, but I'm not even going to go there because that's too much.
I don't know
it's
where
too
you're
far.
going. I don't know where you're going with this.
It's too far. And I'm not going to do that, because this ended up being, my first thought was that when all this happened. It's like, see, I told you, don't listen to shitty country music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I get what
but
you're saying there. I thought the same thing, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
but
hey, I'd want somebody to shoot me if I went to Jason Aldean's show too, you know?
That turned south for me, though. So I don't, I can't condone that type of back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, freaking Tom Petty died, man.
That's what I hear.
That was, and it kind of sucked because it was in the middle of all that heinous shit going on in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But, Tom Petty passed. And, it's funny, we're talking, and Jay played his Tom Petty record here tonight. I can't find, I embarrassingly only own one Tom Petty record, and it's kind of...
Well, they're not they're not hard to find, but they don't
They don't pop up very often.
They don't come around every day, you know?
They don't come around here no more.
They don't come around here every day. Hey.
It was sad, though, because as I read a great article on NPR about how Tom Petty is kind of the every man's, everyday working man's rock and roll star, for sure. That immediately, as soon as I read the headline, I'm like, yep, that's exactly what he is. But it's something more for me that he was a guy kind of like Dick Clark to me, that I grew up, Tom Petty was already there, and he's always been here, and I never really thought about Tom Petty dying and going away. It was just never something that entered my head, although I know, I knew it was going to happen. It's one of those things, but he
wasn't really that old. I mean, he was
no,
66 or something.
But he'd been here since I've been born. He was already making rock records.
Oh, yeah.
And he always has. And it's just somebody you just don't think of stopping or dying or any of that shit.
Well, he didn't ever stop.
No.
I mean, he was still touring. You know.
Well, his heart stopped.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
So then when his heart stops, he can't play any more rock and roll music.
Yeah, well.
It's all rock and roll to me, Jay.
He was still touring, and.
Not after his heart stopped, he wasn't, motherfucker. He was not. When his heart stopped, he stopped.
I mean this week. I mean.
No, not this week.
But yeah.
No heart.
I thought it was real heartbreaking.
Okay. Delete. Delete. Delete.
Get it? Because that's the name of his band?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good band name. Delete.
The Heartbreakers?
No, Delete.
Delete.
Oh, is there a band called Delete?
Well, let's go ahead and trademark it
Let's do it. TM. I've already said it for business purposes, so now you guys can't.
We'll do the paperwork. Call up a lawyer.
Let's take us a little something. Steve left this in the Frigidaire, and I apologize, Steve, but we got to take us a little something for Tom Petty.
Let's get a
drink you one of them.
What
guys.
is it?
It's sweet. So you'll like it.
Oh, it's one of those convenience store liquors.
No. You kidding me? This is craft moonshine brew for North Carolina, but legally bonded. It's from a Broad Branch.
It tastes like
Smashing Violet NC Craft Infusion. So it's a fancy like.
It's not crazy.
No, it's like 29% alcohol.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Knock your.
But it's all it's in
definitely
there.
it's got a little sour mash kick to it.
Yeah, it's all that was in there. And we got to do something for Tom Petty, for Christ's sakes, man.
It's definitely got a little sour mash southern kick to it, but that's the thing that for years I couldn't even hardly smell. That sour mash smell.
Yeah, yeah.
I can smell it. I can smell it.
Chuck, cheese, Jay.
For years, that made me sick in my stomach after I
cheese.
had a bad night with whiskey one time. Bourbon whiskey, whatever you call it.
I spent a hell of a night there one month.
Yeah. Shout out to the viewers.
Hey, yeah, viewers.
Yeah.
Hey, they came out with the Hall of Fame list this week.
You told me about this, but I have no clue who was on it.
Okay,
so this will be an interesting talking point.
So there's a list here, and I think you get to pick 5 of them. Okay, so look here at the list. Bon Jovi, Depeche Mode,
Bon Jovi will get in.
Dire Straits, Eurythmics, Jay Giles Band, Judas Priest, Kate Bush, Link Ray, LL Cool J, MC5, Moody Blues, Nina Simone, Radiohead, Rage Against the Machine, Rufus Chaka Khan, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, The Cars, Meters, The Zombies.
Cars will get in.
No, I'm not asking who should get in
or
who's going to get in. I'm asking who you say should get in. Forget what these idiots are going to do.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what do you think?
5.
Top 5. I'm putting you on the spot.
Dire Straits.
Okay.
MC5.
Okay, that's 2.
That was a really cool scene, that Detroit.
Oh yeah.
The Cars. The Zombies, you could argue for. I don't know if that's 100%. The Meters, I don't think enough people really.
What?
Dude,
I'm going The Zombies, The Meters, MC5, Dire Straits,
yeah,
and Moody Blues.
Oh yeah, Moody Blues. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and not because Radiohead or Rage Against the Machine don't belong or blah blah blah, but that's probably first ballot.
They're too young. I mean, yeah.
These other people need to
Bon
get
Jovi's too young, really. I mean, because they're still touring,
They were popular, and hell, I even like Bon Jovi. They got some good jams,
of course.
but they're not as important as the Moody Blues to me, or the MC5 or the Meters. I mean, Christ's sakes. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
I think it's.
What do you guys think?
I agree.
Who do you think should get in? Who do you think should be kicked to the curb?
Text right now.
There's no real bad to. You got a betting line, Jay.
Text your answers right now to 336-547-2852.
That's your real number, Jay? Jay.
It's my ex-girlfriend's number.
Is it really?
No.
You mean give out my ex fiance's number?
Hey, do that and we'll start a texting contest.
See who gets the most.
See if you can text the most in the next 24 hours.
Who gets the most restraining orders?
You win a care package.
A Care Bear package.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Let's see what's going on here.
But no, when does it say when the voting is, or when that's going to be announced with the whole thing?
It probably does. I've already closed the article. Moving on.
Okay.
You ever seen the Voyager golden record that they sent up into space? In each groove, they got like there's a lot of music on there. There's a lot of like salutations. How you doing?
Yeah.
In different languages and shit. And largely unknown for people here on Earth.
Well, so what is this now?
The Voyager record they sent up in the Voyager's
to NASA.
Spacecraft in space, so that if an alien comes across this gold record, if this alien comes across this is back in the 70s or early 80s.
Right.
So it's kind of like saying like, hey, we're cool, you guys are cool, and it's like,
how are they going to play it?
I don't know. I mean, but we were.
Did NASA fund this?
Oh yeah, totally.
This is the first I've heard of this.
What? It's a 90-minute interstellar tape, message of goodwill from the people of Earth to any extraterrestrial passerby who may stumble upon one of the 2 Voyager spaceships at some point over the next couple of billion years. It's 40 years ago, so apparently they've reissued it, or issued it.
For the general public.
For the general public. And for people to check out, and it comes in this cool little box set deal here.
I think NASA's doing that to make some money.
I can't believe you've never heard of the Voyager record, Jay.
No, this is reality TV, folks. You're seeing my first reaction to it.
I don't like how this situation's happening.
I'm not a real, I'm not a science guy.
I don't like music at all.
I'm
not really big into music.
I'm not a science guy.
I like being on TV, but I'm not really into music.
Oh, I can tell you a little music tidbit. I went to Van Halen just put this new book out called Running with, not Van Halen, but Van Halen's old manager. Put a tell-all book out called Running with the Devil, and it's like a pretty tell-all saucy book. And I went to Barnes and Noble today at lunch.
Really? What were you in your fucking DeLorean, Jay?
Yeah, and I don't drive a DeLorean for work. So I went in there and I was going to get this book. Like, I figured, I don't ever buy new books, but, Van Halen's one of my top bands.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I bought a new book.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And so I thought, well, if this book's, like, reasonable, like $15, maybe I'd get it. Because I know I'd read this book in a day or two.
Sure.
And so I went in there, $26.99.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's way too much for a book.
Library card, bro.
Well, that or Amazon used or something like that. But I enjoy music books.
You like apples? Hey, I started reading that Pink Floyd book because
the picture book.
No, it's got some. It's
got articles in there. It's like Playboy's got articles.
No.
Oh, Hugh Hefner died this week.
Yeah, Hugh Hefner died. I don't really give a shit about him, but cool.
They're doing a biopic, I heard.
Yeah, Jared Leto wants to play him.
Yeah.
Very, I think Hugh Hefner's an interesting character for sure.
In media, he had a big, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of a print media pioneer.
He's one of those cats that kind of became a caricature of himself, and at that point, I didn't really care for it. He was a little too much Hugh Hefner. But this story kind of coming up is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, he borrowed however not much money.
He became a little like, I'm the old guy.
He was the playboy. He was the playboy of Chicago,
Yeah.
Hey, but do you think he really slept with all those girls, or do you think he got them behind closed doors and listen, here's how many $100,000? Act like you're my girlfriend. And
yeah.
Do you think that's how it was?
And when you pass out, I get to put more moles on you.
Or do you think these chicks were really banging him?
I don't know, man. He probably had all the right signs. He could do an injection right to the side of the shaft, and it's it's like Mount St. Hilary over here.
But don't those girls come off as the sluttiest chicks though for doing that?
Oh, they're idiots anyway. But still,
that's like the ultimate. I will do anything for money.
It's a mean to an end. You guys ever military press shit for no reason?
Guerrilla press. That's what that is. You know why they call it the military press?
Wow.
In 1947.
Yeah. That's when my mom was born.
My mom was born in 47 too. General John Curtis.
Yep.
Of Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Yep. Where the 101st Airborne are.
Yes.
Puking chickens.
Actually opened the first Army gym. And that was the first machine he ever got in the gym. That's all they had to work out with for 6 weeks.
So they call it a military press.
So they call it the military press because that was the main thing.
Because the military, yeah, it's not that one.
Go look it up.
Right? Straight down.
Straight up. Straight up.
Straight.
Yeah. Not straight down. Well, I guess it is
No,
straight
what's this
down,
one?
too.
This is another...
Chest. That's a chest press.
No,
That's the forward version. That's the upright version of...
You're a forward version.
That's the upright version
Everybody,
of,
Jay's a forward version. No.
That's an upright version of the bench press is all that is, you know. But we can sit here and talk bodybuilding all day.
I mean, we can.
Bodybuilding's right up my alley now.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever follow the bodybuilding circuit?
No. White Stripes are releasing this recordings, 3 LP deal of a bunch of live shit they've never released.
Is it the White Stripes or is it just Jack?
No, it's White Stripes.
So he's back with that chick?
No, this is old live shit. Celebrate 20th anniversary of the formation. Detroit dealer White Stripes have announced a triple vinyl box set of live recordings out this October on Third Man Records via their Vault subscription service. Vault package number 34. The White Stripes live in Detroit 99, 2000, 2001 features full recordings of the band's concerts from 1999 at the Magic Bay, 2000 at the Magic Stick, and 2001 at the Gold Dollar. Pretty cool.
It's crazy.
Probably some good stuff.
Probably not going to be too pricey either.
I just stumbled across this. Folks, we'd not done a show. I didn't think I was going to do a show this week. Life's been beating me up sideways, left and right, like I owe it money.
Life will do that to you sometimes.
You know what I mean? As Waylon Jennings said, last few weeks I felt like I couldn't throw my hat and hit the ground. That's why I'm so glad to be back here on a Friday night where I feel like I'm in control.
That's right.
This is my fucking shit.
That's right.
This is my shit right here. And this is where I'm in control. And it's where I feel the best. It's where I feel the best.
That's right.
That's right. Also, coming out, this Johnny Cash, Jesus Christ, man. I didn't know anything about it.
Didn't he die recently?
No, that's Nipsey Russell. This is the, it's called a Monumental Man in Black box set. This is Johnny Cash's 5-part, 9-album-long Unearthed release. Will be available on vinyl for the first time this November from American Recordings and UME. Originally released in 2003 on CD, this set was intended to be a celebration of the 10-year collaboration between producer and American Records founder Rick Rubin and Johnny Cash. Cash died unexpectedly at the age of 71 before hearing the final masters. The vinyl package features 2 cloth-bound books housed in an LP-sized black cloth slipcase, a book that holds all the vinyl, a 60-page book with liner notes, interviews, commentary, all about 79 songs from Cash and Rubin, plus exclusive photography. Super freaking cool. I don't know. I didn't. Let me see if I can go through this stuff.
I bet that ain't cheap.
That's my beef. I wonder what the hell this is going to cost. Because when I'm looking at all these tracks, a lot of good covers on this. It doesn't really say.
Comes with 2 books. I mean,
this does have Hurt on it, so it's from that era, like when he did Hurt from the 9 Inch Nails show.
Yeah. Yep.
And Rusty Cage is on there.
Yep. Have you seen that documentary of Cash?
No, I don't think so. Cash on Cash? No. What's it called?
I don't know. I saw it on television when it was the anniversary of his death.
Where he goes back to Texas?
No. This is just a life kind of documentary. It was
life, bro.
And
emo power.
Like the last,
flip that record when it gets
the last 15 minutes are about him and Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Doing that shows like the sessions and like the hidden footage and whatever.
That should be cool, man. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of shit that we didn't cover, stuff that we've been gone for a little bit. But it's too close to my taint. And also time to play. Time to talk about the stuff of what we played. I can't find the graphic, Jay.
It's all right.
No. Look at the what we played graphic. Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
I don't know.
That's how long I've been away from it all. This week had been so weird and shitty, and sometimes if it's been a good week, I'll be honest. If it's a good week, I'll come sashaying my fat fucking ass in here with a nice 12, 18 pack of beer.
Sure.
And I'll sit down and I'll pull out a Gary McFarlane record.
Sure.
Bloop, bleep, pour a little drink, relax, start the weekend off right.
Sure.
Some weekends it doesn't come in that way, and I come in to my house into the studio with a poison. It's a poison.
Record?
It's a poison inside my system, and I'm starting off that way.
Yeah.
I feel shitty. I got a shitty attitude.
Yeah.
I've got things on my mind. Stuff is not right. Cable's not long enough. Cable doesn't work. Record can't find. Everything's pissing me off. I need to detox the situation. I need to get all that crazy, dumb bullshit and get it out of me. And one of the ways that I do that is with heavy music. Sometimes I can just come in with the heavy album and just be like, bah! And then just kind of blow it out of my ass.
Some rage.
Nobody's blowing anything out of their ass.
Not here tonight, no.
Name that movie.
I don't know.
Great Outdoors.
Oh. Well,
Come on. Nope.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Don't go there.
But it's just been a while.
But anyway.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So today, and I've been thinking about doing this just to kind of blow it out of my ass.
Yeah, blow it out your ass.
Pardon the crass. Sun, the Canon album, which is a Record Store Day exclusive from just a couple years ago. White vinyl. And this kind of just helped me cleanse my furry butthole of the week and all the dumb shit I've been dealing with for the past week or two. And, some personal stuff, some work stuff, some other stuff. And I needed a little sun to pull it out of my moon. You know what I mean? I needed sun to pull it out of my moon.
You need some vitamin, what is it, C or D the sun gives you?
D.
D.
Yeah. D. But I don't want to say I want some vitamin D because I may start getting dick pics in my. I don't want. I mean,
Oh man.
If you like dick pics, it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If you like them, if you like that.
That record ended while I was taking a shit, and I jumped out, and the record's going hit your chomp, hit your chomp, hit your chomp,
The
and I'm like,
running out.
and I didn't have nothing. I was like, and I just literally ran over here to the stack, and I went, shakata, and grabbed in the middle, and I was like, holy shit, cool. Red Queen to Griffin 3. It's this prog band called Griffin.
Okay.
That I picked up in it's a great story of thrift store score. It's a Goodwill where it was like religious Christmas. And that record was in there. 75 cents, I think it was. Weird British prog band from like the 70s.
From Prague. Czech Republic.
Good stuff though. Good stuff though.
You get it?
Yeah, I do.
They're from Prague.
How about a little
Czech
booby?
Republic.
Who doesn't love a little booby on a Friday night? So I busted out a little booby.
Talk about Wonder Woman?
Yep. Wonder Woman. That's the first boobies I really saw. I noticed was Wonder Woman. Read that one, Jay. What's the name of that called?
Spangenhauer.
Spangenhauer. No. You did a bad job on that. You didn't do a good job. Trump would say you didn't do a good job.
Spadadada Ragnar.
Okay.
Ragnar.
Ragnar sent this.
I know.
Yeah.
Ragnar.
Oh, at the back. Oh, the very back end of that word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like Jay's a 4-year-old at the play place, and we just. That's my favorite place to be covered in balls.
All right, if you can.
You ever go to the play place?
You can figure that out. Text it to 336-547-1834 right now.
You ever go to the play place and just get covered in balls?
Sure.
Let the balls just fall all over you. There's something comforting about
So
the way.
so I'm supposed to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
To look at this trampoline park for my son's birthday party.
What's happening here?
I don't know. I'm not.
He's a jumpman?
Like it.
You telling me he's a jumpman?
He's going to be 3, and it's like crazy expensive, man. It's like $400 to do a birthday party.
You tell him to get a job or shut the fuck up. Get a job, little Jay. You go and get a job.
I guess.
Or you can get hey. My dad would come home, and I'd be like, oh shit. Especially in the summertime. We would sit down, turn on the TV, start eating some chips, drink a little tea. I'm like, cool, we're good. And then he would look over and go, you go ahead and get on that grass now. Fuck. But those words of, you need to go ahead and get on that grass. Damn it! It was the worst thing ever. Just cutting grass is for chumps.
You didn't do it on the same day?
Oh,
you didn't have a regimented time every Saturday?
No. Oh, no.
Me and my dad had a regimented time. 10 a.m. we knew to meet in the garage and start on Saturday morning. In by 10, out by 11:30.
What if you kicked a game winner on Friday night, though? You get a little extra sleepy?
Maybe.
A little 45-yarder?
Maybe.
A little game winner.
I used to get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and go by the paper so I could see my name in there every week.
I was in there once, 3 times in a week, but it was about getting kicked in the side on a kickoff and how special teams are important, and you shouldn't be like a stupid fat ass kid that ruins the game for everybody. 3 times in 1 week, and they called me out by name. It's beautiful. I mean, it was just comedy you can't write.
Did I ever tell you about the time we made the paper for the wrong reasons?
Yeah, that's.
Do you know about that? With me and our friend Mike.
Oh.
And a couple other friends.
We talking
Tommy?
nativities? Okay. We'll save that for our doom metal episode.
No, we'll save it for our Christmas episode.
Nativity in black.
I'll tell my Christmas story.
We should interview Horny.
Yeah.
Change his voice and do a silhouette shot.
Nobody knows about that to this day. There's like, I can count on 2 hands how many people know that.
Jesus knows, Joe.
Yeah, he does.
The boys are back. Stone City Band. This is a Goodwill pickup.
Did you know anything about them before?
No, I looked it up. I knew it was funky as shit. And I did see that, man, All Day and All the Night.
All day
Good about
and all the night.
Yeah.
Is that the song?
Yeah.
This is the original artist for that
No, that's the Kinks.
Oh, that's right. This was a cover.
It was a cover.
Yeah.
They covered that, and Feel Good About Yourself, Keep Love Happy. There's a song called Ganja, which is written by Rick James on here. Freaky, funky reggae's on here. Tin Soldier. Good shit, man. It's funky. There's some slow jams, but you know that's going to come with some slower.
Produced by Rick James.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's another reason I bought it. Look up there where it says Ganja on the blackboard. No, the blackboard. On the front.
At the bottom.
Yeah, look at that. So I knew there had to be a little something to that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
You guys even vape, bro?
I would say I'd be in a good one. I'd overlook that. I'd never think anything about it, you know. I was at a Goodwill today and they had a bunch of funk records.
Well,
had a bunch of singles.
The thing about that record was I had already found, this is from the same place I'd got all those Prince records.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like Prince records and like some other like funky records, and I saw that one. It looked kind of funky at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if it had been mixed in with a bunch of Christmas records and Christian records and shit like that, maybe I wouldn't have noticed it.
I've noticed in Goodwills that they kind of clan together, the records do. Like the genres.
Genres.
It seems like it. Maybe I'm crazy for saying that. But like if you're going to find, like I was in a Goodwill about 6 months ago and I saw Led Zeppelin 2.
Yeah.
Which that's pretty freaking rare for a Goodwill. But it was a cluster of rock records.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was a cluster of Barbra Streisand
They all
records.
come from the same, yeah. Yeah, oh, sure.
Yeah, so...
Like I ran into today, it was like, there was a Streisand record. Was it Linda Ronstadt? It was somebody like that there was like, no, Barbara Mandrell. Like 6 Barbara Mandrell records in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
That's how Pat is at Hippo, too, in his dollar section. little. If you're ever in Greensboro, you hit Hippo Records. That's how they do it at Hippo Dollar Section. That was a public service announcement for all you mofos out there. Nobody's texted yet, so send
we'll
those
keep
texts.
moving.
Yeah.
You know, I told you guys it was a shitty week, shitty couple weeks, and a record that I've publicly proclaimed as my very favorite vinyl record. I will say that. It's not my favorite album or recording of all time. It's my favorite vinyl record that I own.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said that plenty of times. Les McCann Live at Montreux. And I played side A with Cochise and shit like that on it. I didn't do Compared to What. I didn't do North Carolina, even though I wanted to. But I wanted something familiar tonight. I wanted something from right in that comfy blanket area. Because, like I said, it was shitty. And I needed something that felt good.
Yeah.
And that McCann is the definition of some shit that feels good.
That's a good filler, man.
Yeah, I was trying to shelve some records also, and I was running across a couple.
Made a nice dent in the.
We made a nice dent, but I found some stuff that as I was shelving, I was like, oh shit, now I want to play this. Especially coming out of that record. What was it we just playing?
Just right before this?
Yeah, the right before. I've already forgot it.
Les McCann.
Les McCann. Les McCann to Hank Williams Jr. If you can't draw that bridge, you're a shitty artist. So I played a little side 2 of Major Moves. It said Mr. Lincoln, Country Relaxing, Attitude Adjustment, among others on there.
This sounds just like an American record.
It's good stuff.
Every song sounds patriotic for some reason.
Oh, of course it's patriotic.
You know, Hank stole that from Ruger.
What's that?
That thing.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, you don't hear a music tidbit.
Rib tip.
I told you I was trying to find that Van Halen book. So I went on, I Googled the book just to read reviews or whatever. And I read top 10 things that came out of that book on some website, you know. It was a pretty reputable website. But Van Halen stole their logo, their classic, like the ones on Van Halen 2, you know, the VH with the wings.
Oh, yeah.
They stole that from Jimi Hendrix.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do the Van Halen thing?
No, it's it's that. That was
If you bring it all the way from the, you ever that?
that's east west. North. That's north south. That is northeast. That is northwest.
And this is Southside Crypt.
That is.
Bloods. So I got the Bloods thing on. Bloods.
Let's see. That's southeast.
Okay.
That's.
Something else I was going to shelf, and I'm like, no, actually, it was in the reshelf mix, but coming home tonight, it was like a weird, like orange sky. Did you see that?
A blood sky.
It was a blood sky.
I did see that.
It was a blood sky and had a big old like harvest moon on it.
The moon was really bright last night.
Last night was, and tonight it was kind of the same, but like different.
This morning when I got up,
With that color.
because I get up when it's still dark, and I went out my car, and it was like so bright from the moon. It was crazy.
Well, when I was coming home tonight, I saw some kind of a weird sky and kind of a creepy horizon, weird colors, and the moon. And I just kind of said up by myself, I said to the moon, like,
What did you say to that moon?
clearing a path to ascend. I'm like, yeah, the Yob record. Does it look like that?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it reminded me of. So I was like, I got to play that Yob record tonight. And it just so happened it was already in something we played very recently. It's on the beer yellow vinyl. It's pretty cool looking.
This is Relapse.
Yeah, Relapse Records. That Yob, Clearing a Path to Ascend.
For some reason, I was thinking that was the Southern Lord, but
With the 2014, it was like one of my votes for album of the year, whatever year that was.
yeah, it was like maybe last year, year before, something like that.
Great metal record. Thick, heavy.
Is the Metal Theologian on there?
It makes you want to. I don't see Metal Theologian.
Okay.
He
I'll
must
ask
be-
for his opinion, but
He
he's
must.
not on there.
He must be waxing his pud.
He's at home.
Also pulled out. There was a deluxe like reissue that's coming out apparently, or just did come out for My Life in the Bush of Ghosts. Brian Eno and David Byrne.
Yeah.
This is an OG that I picked up a long time ago.
Oh, it's out there, man.
I mean, what a great record.
That's some out there stuff there, man.
Yeah, and
Far
it's
out.
I mean, hell, it's Brian Eno and David Byrne. So I mean, that's
Bayerns is what some people.
Bayerns.
Yeah.
B.
What scene did they come out of? Talking Heads. Were they New York scene?
No, talking. What? Well, yeah, they.
There were CBGBs. I know they were regular there.
David Byrne is out of Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
So I think
northeast.
Talking Heads is originally probably out of Baltimore. I don't know the band in general. I know he is. But yeah, known for that post.
I didn't know if there was a scene there from a certain
post-punk New York City.
I thought maybe there was a scene somewhere like a.
You're causing a scene right now.
Yeah, like Athens had that scene, you know.
Dig of the Week a couple of weeks ago, last time we did the show, I got all these records from my mom from the library.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And had
too many to name.
Too many to name. I did a few.
But you
of
did
them.
name. You already named them though, right?
A few.
Oh.
A few, and I'm gonna do some more tonight. I've not even picked them out yet. I don't even know what my digs of the week are. I'm gonna go grab them.
You got some digs.
But some of the stuff I did mention though was this one. One of the ones I was the most excited about, other than that Zeppelin, the paper bag joint.
Yeah.
Rolling Stones Tattoo You, because it's the Rolling Stones I didn't have, and I've become a big Rolling Stones fan.
Oh yeah.
I don't have this one. It's in great shape, and it's a good record.
Yeah, it's a really
Played
good
side one tonight. It's got Start Me Up. And what's some of the other songs on there, Jay?
Black Limousine, TNA.
What's that Keith Richards joint you were big
Little
on?
TNA, I like that song.
Little TNA?
Yeah, it's a classic 50s sounding song.
Yeah.
Early Beatles.
That's good
Rockabilly
shit,
Rebirth.
man. I like that whole thing. We're getting ready to jump into the show, and I'm like, oh, man, I'll buy us a few minutes. I had to play a little Boards of Canada, Gio Gotti. You don't get much better than this. I mean,
Are they Canadian?
no, Scottish. Hold that up and flip out some of the artwork on that. It'll keep going. They go all over. Look at that! Look at that art though.
They go all over.
Holy shit, bro! And I just kind of randomly pulled a disc out, and it's just so freaking good, man. It's such a great album. Triple LP. There's an etch on there.
Mm-hmm.
Find the etch. You want to find the etch? Play a little game, Jay?
Etch?
There's
I
an
don't know what
etched
you mean by
side.
that.
One of these sides is etched.
Okay.
See if you can get it to show up on the camera. And play a little game.
What are you supposed to do with it?
No. Pull out one of the sides. I think it's whatever the last side is an etch. It's an etch job. So there's not actually music on it. There's like a.
It's just a blank side.
No. It's got a design on it. We'll see if Jay can find it.
What are those cats doing in there?
The cats are making babies.
Making whoopee.
God, I gotta find. You keep going, Jay. Look for that etch.
Am I supposed to talk while I do it?
Sure. Tell us a story about it.
It's been an interesting week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab some random.
This ain't it because.
No.
Yeah, it is.
That's the etch.
Got a family on there.
You got an etch job?
There you go. You want to show that since you're up?
Nope. That's your job. You gotta show stuff.
Oh. All right. If I can get up, I've got my hands full.
No, you do everything.
All right. I'm underpaid. I don't think anybody can really see that.
You gotta get a good tilt.
Yeah. It's a little naked family on there, you know.
Yeah, I like naked families.
Oh,
You're speaking my language, Jay.
But yeah, I don't know. What's that about? Do you know?
I don't know. I could probably look it up.
It's on Patrick Warburton Records.
No. None of that's true.
Yeah, it is right there.
What?
Yeah.
So you got some good records and stuff for Dig of the Week.
I don't really have a lot of records. I have a lot of stuff.
You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I found some cool stuff this week. Some It's eating up the VCR right now, but I got a rental copy of Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
I got a Shakedown Street CD and
Hell
a
yeah.
Goodwill outlet for $1.
Hell yeah.
I got some good like PS2 games.
Hell yeah.
But that's not all record night type stuff.
No. Oh gosh. I got some PS3 games.
Did you? Oh yeah, you
I
did.
got Madden and NCAA football for $1 each.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
So dig of the week.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about prices. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's crass. Don't be crass.
Sorry.
Oh, I should have flipped the record. Look, both of them are going to get that.
That's cool.
A
little sound effect. We don't have to pay royalties for that.
So dig of the dig of the week. Like I talked about, my mom. I ended up getting 20 records from my mom before records went out for the library sale, and
so
I've kind of like I've pseudo randomly grabbed a few records from that stack tonight. Did some of the Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, that Tracy Chapman I talked about last week or several weeks ago. That's some of the like higher end stuff that I pulled out of there. So this week I randomly grabbed 5 that I picked up from there, or 5 or 6, whatever it is. And so we'll just keep moving through that stack as life moves on, bro.
Okay.
But you got stuff too, Jay.
A little bit. How many do you have?
2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. How many you got?
Oh yeah.
1.
I have 5.
2. Oh my God.
No, I got 4 total things.
You got 4 total things?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look. Fabulous Thunderbird. Tough as It's a record I didn't have. Jimmy Vaughn. And if you ask anybody in my family, I asked my mom, I'm like, hey, who does Jimmy Vaughn look like? And she immediately was like, your Uncle Steve? I got an Uncle Steve Miller. My Uncle Steve Miller looks exactly like Jimmy Vaughn. Especially back then. That it is crazy.
Those are 4 of the best
rap
shots.
Band
shots.
Rap it up.
Like,
I'll take it.
Yeah. Like, why did the singer's name's Kim Wilson, why did he wear a turban?
A turban?
Yeah, like, he wore a turban.
Maybe he was seeking something.
If you know why Kim Wilson wore a turban, please email the show.
Or Kim Smith.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a record I remember thinking about, I don't know, there's something. What's dinging?
My phone.
Anyway. Also in this stack, I hit one of those major Wings scores. And some of this stuff is kind of overlapping. Some
Wings?
Yeah. I think this one I had already. Wings at the Speed of Sound, which is a great record.
Oh, yeah.
I've got this already, but this is in great shape. It could be an upgrade copy for me, so I'll have to see which one is in better shape. 76, Capitol. You guys know Wings at the Speed of Sound. So we'll see, but that definitely for $1, I'm not going to let that just shit on down the line. What you got, Jay?
Talk to me some stuff. Hey, Denny Lane, played Greensboro.
Denny Lane is in your ear and in your mind.
He came through, I don't know, 6 months ago and played the little club downtown Greensboro with his band or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Little food for thought.
A little food for thought. All right.
Richard Petty's playing the club with the Richard Petty Band next month down there.
The Mustache Troubadours?
The Mustache Troubadours. You know what?
Featuring Jesus Petty.
I just thought...
And the Marchers.
This is so stupid.
It is stupid,
I thought
Jay.
you were standing out there. I was like, how the hell can anybody hear you? Your mic's right here.
What? What? Can anybody?
Then I remembered that mic's not working.
I should have fixed that when I was up.
It's all right.
Yeah, what else you find, Jay?
Hold on a second.
Well, I'm gonna keep going if you're not gonna talk about it.
I got it. I got to text my millennial friends, you know.
Oh,
No,
sorry, bro. I'm on the internet right now. I can't talk about it, bro. I'm on the internet.
Millennial friends.
I'm vaping all over the internet, bro.
Oh, did we talk about our Tom Petty we played earlier, by the way?
Did you pull it?
No, we said
we're supposed to. We played your Tom Petty earlier.
Yeah, let's Damn the Torpedoes.
Damn the Torpedoes.
We mentioned
holy
it.
Shit.
You know.
What's the one I can't find of mine?
I can't find 65.
Dude, it's pissing me off. I've only got one Tom Petty record, which is bad enough as it is. Long After Dark, the 5th album from '82.
Right.
It's somewhere here. It almost sounds kind of, it's got that poppy electro sound to it.
Right.
Can't find it. Don't know where the hell it is. So I'm glad Jay at least brought over Damn the Torpedoes.
Yeah. I got this Cannonball Adderley and the Bossa Rio Sextet with Sergio Mendes.
What? What in the shit is this?
I got this at the Goodwill next to your office. That's when I texted you. I was over there working right next to your office, and I said, "Why don't you come meet me? Let's
Where was that?
At lunch."
Raleigh. I was in Raleigh, wasn't I?
Yeah, I believe so. And I said, "Yeah, I'm like, I got some time. Like, I'm right here." And I'd never been in that Goodwill. That's a great Goodwill, by the way.
Yeah, except you'd almost never find anything there.
Well, I found this.
But that's where I got all those funk records from earlier.
Yeah,
the funk records, the Prince records, that setup.
Yep.
But previous to that, years before I found anything.
Well, they had
decent.
some funk records too, but they weren't in good shape. Like, they were rough. And there was a couple I pulled out, like a Cool in the Gang record. And I was like, I'm going to buy it. And I opened it up and pulled the vinyl out just to make sure it was the right record. And it was Barry Manilow, so like, you have stuff like that. But I have no idea really what this. I'm going to guess a little Brazilian with horns, like Cannonball Adderley on horns is what I'm guessing.
I mean, Cannonball Adderley's done such unique stuff. I don't know this one. I'm a big Cannonball Adderley fan. Hell, I'm a big Sergio Mendes fan. And I've never freaking seen this record.
It says recorded in New York in December of '62.
Dude, I bet that is beautiful.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know.
Cool.
The vinyl's not in the best of shape. That's not the thing with... It's not terrible, though. It's got to be cleaned up, but it's not terrible. I mean,
no, it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah. But it's got the rainbow capital. I think this is a later release, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah.
Well, Rainbow Capital, that's still...
No, it could be old.
60s.
But it says... Yeah. Well, no, this is pretty old because you can tell by the thing on the top. But it says here, the recordings were previously released on the Riverside label under Cannonball Adderley's Bossa Nova. So it might be a late 60s, early 70s re-release. But.
Also, this is some of the shit that... Capitol re-released a lot of Riverside stuff.
Okay.
But anyway...
Is that kind of like Impulse,
Riverside, it's similar, yeah.
Like Miles Davis or whatever. Coltrane.
Monk was on Riverside.
Yeah.
Some other people. Wings Over America. Here's a Wings I didn't have.
Okay. I think I've got that.
Triple LP. I guess live. Triple LP live.
Mm-hmm. They got a movie.
For $1. Yeah, that was a big deal. For $1, man. So I was like, oh, that's a Wings I don't have. I like Wings a lot.
Played on PBS a lot.
Yeah, during the pledge drives.
Yep.
What do you want me to do with that?
I thought your cat's got a hold of that one.
No, I shouldn't have.
Oh, okay. Somebody's cat did.
London Town.
Yeah.
No, a Wings record I didn't have. I'm not as familiar with this one, I'll be honest.
I've got it, I don't remember. It's been a while since I listened to it.
I'm pretty stoked about that. So I guess I went ahead and got all my wings shut out of the way. Just kind of busted it out on this dig of the week.
It's cool to have wings.
I just stuck my arm down in there and I'm like, oh, wings, and then some other stuff. But
no,
cool.
It's cool to have
Do
wings.
some more stuff. I got one more record to talk about.
All right, I'll just do the rest of my stuff. I got 3 more. 2 weeks ago, I was at, my van was not really broke down, but I had to get a new battery put in it. So I was at the AutoZone place, and I was at Goodwill right next door. And it's a terrible area I've always had luck in. So I walk in there, and I'm looking through the cassettes. They didn't have any good vinyl. And I found Van Halen first cassette sealed.
Whoa.
And this was really cool because this was like a monumental cassette. Now it's not an original. It's probably early mid 80s, or whatever. But it's still sealed. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Still got the price tag on the back.
Where was this at?
Goodwill. At,
Goodwill?
Asheboro. Not Asheboro. No, I'm sorry. Thomasville.
I've been through Savannah,
Yeah.
Charleston, and back
Thomasville.
through Greensboro, Burlington.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then the same store I got the Cannonball Hourly at. I always like to go through the CDs when I'm at some place like that, and I found the new Metallica
Wow.
randomly.
Huh.
I don't know. I guess somebody hated it or got it and put it on their computer and just
I don't have the space.
Yeah.
I guess.
So
Wow.
yeah, and it's pretty good. I hadn't listened to the whole thing. I listened to about half of it, but it's 2 discs. So it was a little bit more, than they charge you double for a double disc up there.
Some of them do.
They had the same thing on records too, by the way.
Oh, they're not. If I take a big stack of records up and somebody's like, oh, this one has 2 and it's a double LP, so it's $2, and I'm like, I'm gonna put all of them back. Unless I've gotten
How much help do you guys really need? Come on, man.
I'm not doing that.
I'm kind of on to this Goodwill racket thing. You think
I know what they're doing.
You think they're making a lot of money? Somebody's going in somebody's pocket.
I know what they're doing, and I'm willing to help them to a point. But when you start giving me the business, I'll give you the business right back.
I think it's a racket though. What do they do? What do they do? They ain't doing nothing, man.
You talking? It's a brew line.
I've talked to our friend about this, Jason.
Is it a brew line?
No, he's convinced me that it's a whole racket.
Yeah,
going on.
brew line racket.
But the same place I got the Cannonball Hourly, I picked up a Thelonious Monk also.
Holy shit! Get out of here!
It's the exact same place, across from your office over
Oh
there.
my god!
And Thelonious Monk Quartet.
Don't have this one.
Let's see. Monk's Dream, the Thelonious Monk Quartet.
Wow.
Yeah. What, 49 cents? No, they're 75 over there, I think. They weren't 49. They weren't the one I went today, though.
That's a different set of Goodwills.
Yeah.
That's Northwest North Carolina versus Triad.
Oh, okay. I don't know the whole corporate thing like you do.
I understand it.
But yeah.
Winston's different than Greensboro.
Okay.
And there's districts. We'll think of it that way. They're in a different district.
How would you like to be the district manager of Goodwill?
Yes.
How awesome a job would that be?
Yes.
You get to go through stuff first, I bet.
You asked me this week. I'd like to pick rocks with a pickaxe. Sounds good. Hammering rocks. I want to work with Barney, and
The Goodwill family must have some money though, to start that thing.
and so much goodwill, bro.
Like the Vanderbilts and the Goodwills, you never hear about them,
Something I've seen Steve kind of
Rockefellers.
turned me on to the band Squeeze.
Oh yeah, great band.
Great 80s band. Squeeze singles, 45s and unders. This is one of those dollar records from my mom.
For shizzle, man.
82 A&M records.
Faux shizzle.
And I think Steve has told me this is pretty much all you need.
Well, most people here know them by Tempted, Black Coffee in Bed, but they weren't huge here,
No.
They were a UK band.
Yeah, totally.
Jules, Jules
Yeah.
Holland.
Jules Holland.
Yeah,
So that's something I needed to add to the collection.
it's a good record.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah,
I've had it.
good record.
I've done it.
Are you done with all that?
I've done it. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I think. Hold on.
What you got, Jay?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Well, that's what we got for Dig of the Week. I still got I mean, look, folks, I got 20 records from my mom. I did some
Your mom.
heavy hitters
Your
the
mama.
last time we did this. Then I pulled 5 random ones this time. So we're going to keep going with that shit. There's more where that came from here on Grown Man Record Night.
Much more.
So stay tuned, and we'll be right back to light up your life.
Light up my life.
Do you want your life lit up, bitches?
Oh my God.
Society is breeding a new kind of criminal. It's also breeding a new kind of cop.
All along you knew it wasn't right. You were spending time losing sight. Play a game that isn't fair, and your partner's left standing there. At least you know you dream alone. Sometimes feel your heart's made of stone. As you try to move your adjustment right, but you feel it, you still try to fight. Then you got to feel the heat, feel the heat. As you feel the time is turning, then your mind just starts to feel the heat, feel the heat. As you feel the time is turning, then your mind just starts to feel the heat.
This is where the law stops, and I start. Stallone is a cop called Cobra, the strong arm of the law.
I'm a man who likes to have some fun. So every day I make sure I have me some. I root for the team that makes you stand up and sing. And I go for the beer that's known as the king. I'm a Cub fan and a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan, oh yeah, and I'm a Bud man. So come and join me, everyone, and I'll show you two sure ways to have some fun. Hey, let's have some fun. All right. Holy cow. I'm a Cub fan, oh yeah, and I'm a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan.
Channel F, the one with all the fun. The Fairchild Video Entertainment System at your larger JCPenney. The home entertainment system that never gets old. Plug in a new video cart and change the fun. Play tic-tac-toe, shooting gallery, or just doodle. Switch video carts and play Desert Fox. Switch again, it's blackjack. Or play the 2 built-in games, Pro Hockey or Tennis Champ. Channel F for fun. The Fairchild Video Entertainment System. Just $169.95. Video cart cartridges, $19.95 each. At your larger JCPenney.
We got a new rap at Got It All Grocery. We the one food store with a bank and a bar. Go to customer service, we'll sell you a car. We the one food store with concrete and clothes. And where the stuff comes from, nobody knows.
At Food Line, we don't give you a song and dance when you come into our store. Just extra low prices on a wide variety of top quality name brand products. And we serve them up with a healthy dose of courteous service.
My partner's breaking, don't be mistaken. Huh. We got a new rap at
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Nesta. Mom. Mom.
Yes, honey?
You know when we were talking yesterday?
Yes, we were.
You know about periods?
Yes, what about periods?
Do you have periods?
Yes. All women have periods.
Tell me what happens.
Blood from inside of my body comes outside from an opening between my legs.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Period Forum here at Grown Man Record Night, where we're talking about women's menstruation and the problems and challenges that arise from the monthly situations and dealing with female members of our families and our society. Jay, it's good to have you on the program. Anything you'd like to add to the conversations we've been having this evening about periods and cycles and things that get women on and off track throughout the month?
No.
Okay, it's good to hear from Jay and get a good perspective on periods and torrents, and we'll keep right on moving into a so to speak area. Now, admittedly, folks, this is not a soda. What I have this evening is not a soda. What I have this evening is what they consider water. And I was going through, actually in the, Jay, you'd be interested to know, in the one of the advertisers we ran earlier in the food line section, which is where they sell their energy drinks and whatnot.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with that. Very top shelf. There's a brand of stuff that's, it's like energy waters. And it's weird.
It's the new thing.
Yeah, I mean, they've been up there a while and blah, 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 blah. But it's not a tremendous amount of caffeine. 60 milligrams per big bottle. And this one was on closeout this week, is the reason it piqued my interest as I was getting my rock stars.
Closeout at Food Line.
Yeah, for 32 cents.
I'll say it's probably pretty cheap for it to closeout.
And what I got for 32 cents a piece was the all-natural caffeine kick, unsweetened. It's from a brand called Hint.
What are they out of?
They are out of San Francisco, California.
Huh. The
ingredients are purified water, lemon, cayenne, other natural flavor. You got it, folks. It says USA born and bred. This is a lemon and cayenne caffeinated water. And so I figured, what better place to do this than on the program?
What did you see what the regular price on this was?
I can't remember, but it was nothing. I remember seeing this and being like, oh, that's cool. I'd drink that, but oh, shit, I'm not going to pay that.
So it's probably
then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, shit. And this is the only flavor that had been closed out, marked down, which leads me to believe that this may taste like the juice in the bottom of a dumpster. It's possible. It's totally possible. But we're going to give it a shot. And that's what makes
it's probably not that bad.
That's what it makes it entertainment, Jay.
But
it's the possibility that juice dumpster shit is what we have on tap for us.
Well, since
that's the anticipation is the entertainment.
Well, since this is such an odd combo, what other flavors do they have? I'm kind of curious.
Some other more regular flavors.
Oh, okay.
Fruity stuff.
I got you.
Doesn't really present a large bouquet. You wafting?
Well, it's
Not really.
water. It shouldn't have a smell, right?
Right.
Yeah.
60 milligrams of caffeine. So you're talking a Mountain Dew's worth of caffeine in this jug of water, which is kind of cool.
Are you a caffeine watcher?
Yeah.
What you think?
Cayenne, lemon.
Not dumpster water?
I like that a lot.
Okay.
Wow.
I can get on board.
Oh, that's cool.
Watery, or is it?
Yeah, totally. It's like taking a big old slug of water and then somebody says like, oh, you just ate hot wings earlier, remember? Remember you bought hot wings and you had water with lemon because you didn't have any money for a real drink, but you had hot wings and water with lemon, and it was earlier, and now you're drinking water and you kind of burped up some of the water with some of the stuff you had for lunch. You know what I mean?
I don't really...
There it is. Wait. There it is.
I don't taste it.
You don't taste
It's
it.
more water. It's just more watery.
I got the burn.
Maybe it's my taste buds, though. I mean, that's very possible.
Take you a big old chorker.
No, I'm good.
Take one more one more chorker. You got to take one more chorker because there it is, and it's perfect. Do we hold this guy up? Because this is some of the most unique things
It's not
I've
a
ever.
burn. It's not a burn.
You don't feel that at all, like on the back
I
end,
taste it.
like
Taste it a
now.
little. Like feel what?
That cayenne, like you've had some hot
Tingly?
sauce. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Not crazy or anything, but it's enough to be like, oh man, I taste the cayenne, I taste the lemon. It's and water, of course, plus caffeine.
It's just water. I thought it'd have some kind of
No, it's straight
thickness
water.
or something to it.
No,
maybe,
it's water. I really, really like this.
Go by all they have. Probably.
Wow. 60 milligrams of natural caffeine per serving. So that's cool, man. I thought it was going to be kind of gross, to be honest with you. To me, it's subtle, and that mix of cayenne and lemon, that's kind of watered down. It's perfect.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
That's how I see
It was
it.
okay.
But not objectionable, though, right?
I'm not big on paying for water.
No, I've never bought water in my life, ever.
Yeah, I think it's
Ever.
kind of weird paying money for one. But hey,
I've
whatever floats
literally
your
never
boat.
bought a bottle of water.
Yeah.
I've
Have to be-
drank them.
have to be
Somebody
out
says,
in the
hey, you want a
sun."
bottle of water?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll have to be out in the sun to buy one, like, for a while. Like, I went to the golf tournament, last month, and I was out in the sun all day, and I had to stop and buy a bottle of water. But
No, I'm the king. Like, the reporters that I work with know when I walk into a facility, whether it be a police station or the city hall or whatever business or whatever I'm at,
yeah.
like the first question I ask is, I'm sorry, do you have a water fountain? And I go, now, I don't know about you. I'm a pretty big connoisseur of water fountains.
Okay.
What's your favorite water
Not
fountain?
after high school. A Halsey Taylor is my favorite.
Halsey Taylor?
Yeah, we had those. We had those. at My
Okay.
dad's church.
That's fine. I'm an Oasis guy with the palm trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little shorter, stacked,
Yeah.
wide breach.
Me and my cousin
Oasis.
Dwayne grew up Halsey Taylor guys.
Yeah,
'Cause my dad owned one for a while.
American Standard's not crazy bad.
I don't know about American Standard water fountains.
Yeah, but
What did we have-
Oasis.
what did we have in school? Do you remember?
Which place?
Southern
Different.
Guilford. Halsey Taylor is at Southern Guilford, I believe.
Some of them. The first Oasis I remember
We're having a real conversation about water fountains.
outside Mrs. Kaiser's computer class in Allen J. Middle School was the first Oasis I ever dealt with.
At the little side hall right there
Yep.
where the
Short.
where the retards met.
Yeah, short, front plated, mashed down the front plate
Yeah.
with the palm trees,
Yeah.
and like, wow, I remember thinking, wow, this is colder than I'm used to.
Yeah.
All this water's so much colder. And I said, Oasis for life, bae. What?
Do you think we should get a countersuit?
What?
Like, not a countersuit, but What do they call it when a bunch of people get together in class action?
Ralphie May died.
Yeah, I heard that. You want to do we get a class action against the water manufacturer for Southern Guilford.
Yeah, for making us all stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
But, yeah, Ralphie May died.
Yeah, Ralphie May died.
Read right before the shit come on, he went into cardiac arrest.
You guys ever seen a fat man?
Jake? No, wait. Jake and the Fat Man.
You guys ever seen a fat man?
I just made a balloon. Look at that.
No, don't do that.
A balloon animal.
Let's do a chip chat. We're running out of time.
We're all running out
We're
of
up
time.
against a hard break here.
We got to get out. We got to get out.
We're up against a hard break here.
We got to go, folks. We got to go. Good night.
A chip that was in the middle aisle of the frozen food section at my local groceteria.
This is another bargain chip.
Yeah, another bargain chip. The name of the brand is 19. I think we've done one of these before. This is an onion ring, though, similar to the Wise onion rings, or a Funyun would be the other equivalent. It says family size, although we've agreed this is not family size.
I guess compared to an individual, it's a little bit more.
I mean, if you're from the Congo, this is family size. If you're from, Baltimore, that's not family size. If you're from South Mississippi, that's not even individual size.
Yeah.
So it's onion rings flavored. And this 19, let me just read this on the back. No? Emerald Snacks and Candy Incorporated, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. YOLO, live right. It says YOLO on it.
Does it really?
YOLO.
I'm inclined not to eat them now.
YOLO, live right. Jay. YOLO.
All right, I'm not eating them after that.
Guaranteed fresh until printed date, or this snack's on us. Let's call their group right now.
Yeah.
Let's call
Tell
them.
them to send us another family size up here.
Hey, look, you're on the internet right now, and I don't fuck around. That's the bottom line. A, you're on the internet.
Yeah.
Live right now. B, two, I don't fuck around. You lose.
Where are they out of?
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, yeah. That explains a
I'm
lot.
guessing it's going to be a... Let's hold these up.
It's a pretty chip.
It's a thin chip?
It's pretty.
Wow. I thought it was going to be a direct copy of either A, a Funyun, or B, the Wise onion rings. And this is neither.
I will say, to their credit,
It's better than fucking both of them.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I will give them credit. It says fun size, but they do pack the bag pretty tight. There's not much air in here. So.
I'm sounding my siren. Chip of the Year nominee.
Good. Like a sour cream and onion.
Wait for it. These are great.
It's good. Very light.
Light, puffy, but the flavor, phenomenal. The texture to flavor ratio is phenomenal.
I don't quite get the onion rings, though.
It's because Jesus doesn't love you, Jay. Those are great. I'm so excited about these. I mean, they're puffy. Almost like popcorn, they're so puffy.
Yeah.
But the flavor on that light puffy, because I would say if it was a normal density chip, the flavor would probably be a little strong. But because they're so puffy, that strong flavor with the puffy consistency makes a great combination.
It's kind of salty.
Yeah, they're pretty salty.
Good, though. I mean, salt's a good thing. To me.
Wow, yeah, of course. I mean, if I was Blair's cousin, Jerry, on Facts of Life, I would be a little concerned about my sodium intake because I had cerebral palsy. However, I don't have any of those problems. I have other problems.
Blair's cousin?
Often, yeah, she was a comedian.
Blair was, or?
No, her cousin, Jerry. Gerri. And she had cerebral palsy.
So that was her bit.
That was her bit.
She
You remember her?
She goofed on herself, basically.
Yeah. You don't remember Jerry?
Was that the Nell Carter play Jerry?
No.
Oh.
No.
By the way, me and my dad sat down the other night and watched a whole episode of 227 together.
I like 227.
I don't like it as good as What's Happening. That came on right after. Watched first little bit. Got out.
I work with a reporter who's from D.C. One of the first things I asked him was, did you watch all of 227 growing up?
That could have been your apartment. You know?
'Cause
or your condo.
He was like, yeah, I do know that show, and I watch it from time to time, but no, that wasn't like a thing, or like, what are you asking? I don't know.
Why are you asking?
It was in the same city, right?
You big
I didn't know what to say.
You big Marla Gibbs fan?
She was the first to do this number. She was always holding her arms like this. Child, hush.
I do remember though.
She did that too much.
I do remember that show called the dad. What's his name from Sanford and Son? But he was a big Redskins fan.
Yeah.
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 I do remember that from my childhood.
Old Smitty.
That show was pretty old, wasn't it? Like what?
Call my phone right now.
Is this a bit?
Jay's calling my phone.
Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Groma and Record Night. We appreciate the shit out of you. And we hope you enjoyed it too. And we'll see you next time where I'll have other shit I want to talk about.
Yeah, man.
And I think, if not,
I
don't know. That ain't my problem. So,
yeah.
long live rock and roll. Long live rock and roll.
Yeah.